Bitcoin is right now creating the most bullish pattern you can arguably create, and it is creating a Bitcoin bullish divergence. So on today's update video, I'm gonna be exactly giving my thoughts about this exact pattern. What is about to be happening next for Bitcoin, since we are breaking back in towards major support territorium. I'm gonna be talking about that, about some very important data points, what usually tends to be happening during bull market years after New Year, and of course what the expectations are for next year, because I personally think the market is indeed going to be topping out next year. But the question of course really is, when is it going to top out? So I'm going to be discussing that and much more important stuff about the Ethereum ETF, about of course some trading opportunities, Ethereum, altcoins, and much more. So without any further ado, don't forget to once again snap up that like button back above 1,000 likes. That will be highly appreciated. And with that being said, let me jump straight away in towards the content. And first of all, we can start to see that Bitcoin indeed is trading on a very big level of support. And if we really break below this level, which is always a chance that will be happening, we are definitely going to be looking for lower targets. And then I will be of course looking for this next major level of support, which is that 85 to 86,000 US dollar level, which was the first range where we did find some support on Bitcoin. So yeah, that could be potentially happening. But while I am looking at the imminent short term, I am of course currently seeing a very bullish pattern getting created on Bitcoin. And this is just a very typical reversal pattern Bitcoin has created many times before. It is called a falling wedge pattern, where you of course create lower lows and lower highs on the top side. And basically we're right now seeing that the compression of this exact pattern is happening right now here. And while we are creating this pattern, we are seeing on the RSI that we're creating of course a higher low, and on the chart we are creating of course a lower low. So we're creating a bullish divergence from the lower side of this pattern right here right now, and we're creating a typical reversal pattern. And that ultimately gives me the feeling that this is going to be reversing towards the upside. I have seen many falling wedges getting created, and always like 80 to 90% of the times they tend to be breaking out towards the upside. So I am very excited for what is about to be happening. To be very clear, the price target of such kind of a pattern is laying around 100,000 US dollars, so that's about a 7,000 US dollar increasement from off this point. But yeah, really we just have to wait and see which direction is going to be breaking towards. You can see also on this chart right here that we're just still in the midst of a consolidation phase, where we did maybe saw a slight little break below this level. But yeah, it could be a slight little fake out as well here. But at the same time, you need to take these bullish divergences and these falling wedges very serious in these kinds of markets, because often a lot of people, they tend to be fading these patterns. So diving a little bit further, we do know that also we're right now only 11 days out before Trump goes into office. And of course, like he has stated many times before, he is saying he's going to be doing some big things with Bitcoin. And if he's really going to be doing so, that would definitely mean the price action on Bitcoin is going to be increasing. But of course, that is just a thing we still have to be seeing. If we're then also going to be looking back at the prices of Bitcoin during New Year's, in bull market years, we've always seen a major continuation happen after the new year. So the year after the halving year is where the most exponential gains always came, and that is what I will be expecting this time around also once again. Because why wouldn't we, if it has happened in every single cycle before? So we can see also that Bitcoin is just in the middle of this consolidation phase, still holding the major level of support. And on the bigger perspective of it all, Bitcoin isn't necessarily looking all too bearish in my opinion. However, we have seen yesterday some major outflows once again on the Ethereum and the Bitcoin ETF here. Bitcoin saw about the $426 million worth of outflows, with BlackRock once again selling for like only the 6th or 7th time this year, which is quite insane here, but selling about 36 million US dollars. And on the spot Ethereum ETF, we saw about $55 million of outflows. So that is of course still a thing I'm going to be taking very seriously. But before I'm going to be diving further in towards the Bitcoin and altcoin season information, I want to be quickly discussing Lyvely, which is a very interesting project that I want everyone to know about. So Lyvely is basically a project that is going to be destroy Patreon, and I also started my own account. I will leave a link towards my own account in the video link description of today's video. It will be the highest link of today's video, so make sure to check it out for sure. But basically what it is, they've already raised over 12.5 million US dollars, and they have over 25,000 users and creators. This platform is honestly only just getting started. Lyvely is an all-in-one headquarters, and some other people as well have been testing it for the last weeks, and honestly they are very excited about it, and they are using this platform to of course share gems, share other information. So definitely very interesting in my opinion for everyone to check it out here. I will leave a link towards it in today's video description. But if you're also looking at the price, guys, it is currently sitting around 147 million US dollars in fully diluted market cap here. It is listed on numerous exchanges like Maxi, where you can get your hands on it yourself as well here. But ever since it launched, it basically had a slight little dip here, then it consolidated, and of course then people really woke up here, had a major pump towards the upside, and now is ever so slightly coming down here. But in my opinion, it isn't necessarily all too bad here, because honestly this is most likely going to be exploding later on as well here, since honestly it is a very good use case and they're building a real product with real use cases. And many other big creators in crypto are also using this platform, and that is also why I have created my own account on it. I will leave all the links in the description of today's video. But with that being said, let me dive a little bit further in towards the video. So talking real quickly about Bitcoin and where we're currently sitting in the cycle, I really still do not believe that it is the right timing to be really fading the markets. I mean, most charts are right now indicating that this period in the market is a very likely period to see some consolidation. And yes, if we're going to be talking about when the market is going to be topping out here, it is definitely not this period in the market. So I do still believe there are going to be more gains to be coming in the upcoming period in the market. And just like you can see on the MVRV Z score, we are likely not in the top part of the cycle yet here. But whenever we're going to come in this part of the cycle where I think the top is going to be in, you will be the first one to know here on the channel, because I'm going to be telling it here clearly on the channel. So if we're also going to be comparing the previous bull market year, 2021 here, just after the new year, what happened? We basically saw Bitcoin having a slight little continuation, Bitcoin dominance dropped quite heavily, and altcoins have a significant rally towards the upside. So that is basically what happened in 2020. So let's see how it is going to be playing out in 2025 here. So looking at the Bitcoin chart, guys, I really think there are some great opportunities right now available on the market, but make sure to always do your own research. And if you want to be getting into trading, don't forget to check out Blofin in the link description of today's video, because they are allowing an insane 100,000 US dollar deposit bonus to be claimed right now. And it's only available till the 2nd of January, which is only 2 days. So make sure to check it out if this exchange is available in your region. And if it is so, don't forget to check it and claim that insane deposit bonus right now. Further on, Ethereum also looking particularly great in my opinion. I mean, Ethereum really is one of the best performers in New Year. In the year after the halving, Ethereum tends to be performing extraordinary. You can see it literally from these data points right now here. It is one of the worst timings to be fading it, and just like in 2020. So really, I don't really think it's a smart time to be fading it, just like we had before as well here in 2021. We're probably going to see something very similar this time around in 2025 again here. So I'm very excited for Ethereum. We're also creating somewhat of an inverse head and shoulders pattern, which you can start to see getting created over here. And if we right now see a bounce back towards the upside, we perfectly created that pattern, and that would ultimately mean Bitcoin is going to be, Ethereum is going to be pushing much higher. So at the meantime, on the imminent short-term realm, recording the video, Bitcoin is already squeezing up here against the resistance. Hopefully we're going to be breaking above it, so I'm going to be uploading this video ASAP so everyone can see this very important information directly. But basically, the Bitcoin dominance, all the data, guys, is pointing out and suggesting we are going to be seeing a major altcoin season. So nothing new over there, guys. This is honestly the worst timing to be fading the market. We're literally at the starting points of this major rally. And yes, whenever I'm going to be seeing something different, I'm going to be also sharing it. But I see just a lot of people panicking in the market right now. While I do think that this is one of the moments where you should not be panicking in the market. And yeah, whenever I am going to be exiting the market, I'm going to be letting you know, guys, on the channel. So without any further ado, so don't forget to slap on that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys on tomorrow's update video. Peace out. Goodbye.